Hello Galactic family. Hello, we are Quantuns. You've heard sometimes about us, throughout its history. They are seen in many ways, but one is because our group is connected to the energy that you call salamanders, fire elementals. We are very small for the physical eyes, Terran. You see us, most of the time when firing at something, we're that little blue glow at the base of a more yellowish fire. We are almost imperceptible to your Terran's eyes and often do not show us. As we said, through the ages, we had our interest so that you could consider influence. We have been actively working together with the one you know as Arthur King. We help you do that you know as Excalibur, in partnership with the lady Gabriel. I saw a woman in the water giving a sword to Reo Arthur. Often accompany the lady known as Mary, the mother of that known as Jesus. In hours of agony and deep sadness as he walked by his dark night of the soul, illumine Amos your way so she would not trip on foot against a stone. We follow many of those known as Hebrews out of Egypt, and light up your nights, when even the stars were tired of great hiking and off to rest. Many of you see us in the midst of their forests as blue fireballs, and we know that some of you, when you read this message, wowed by it, because remember these more frequent episodes in their childhoods. We operate in many eye surgeries old age, when many children and adults were affected with diseases that we were only able to heal. We did it in such a way that many did not feel pain. Those who failed, somehow, was the simple fact of not delivered and not rely on what we into most that time. We operate both in its physical Terran reality as the etheric, and we can show us whenever we want. Some people have confused us with the angels for our blue tint, but we are not. We are a part of the kingdom of the elementals of fire. We have 7 special points on the planet, where we remain active like a blue flame torch. Few people know of these points. They're like caves, and in them there is a blue fire that never goes out. Are we, as a sign of honor to the Terran plan for hosting us, we ascend these lights in love all Gaia and its inhabitants. We can only say where, or so, are these points: Tibet, Igua Falls, Niagara Falls, Manaus, Brazil, Egypt, Israel and Japan. These points do not mean that we have special and distinct preference for these places. We only serve a request that known as Gaia. In these places there are tunnels that lead to all the other major parts of the world. Terran beloved, let us light the darkest moments of their lives, as well as illuminate the one known as the evangelist in Patmos Island. Many nights, the stars were hidden, shame the cruel power of darkness, in the form of a ruthless Roman leadership, when persecuted Christians in order to annihilate them. They held the old Father John, as he was known by the nearest Christian, and led him to the old island, there alone. This many times sad was seen without the brightness of stars. A shamed acts as inhuman committed against that kind Sir lurked in the night to not see that scenario. And we had been clear to her beautiful face of love. When they decided to throw it in boiling oil, we received with much love and promised that nothing he would. We entered the oil, and as friends, rather than suffer so cruel movement, he left fragrant as if he had bathed in pure perfume. Clarify the furnace with a beautiful blue light, as he told us loved the stories be called Jesus. We are everywhere where there is a torch to burn and burn. Dear Terran, which drove us now. We are in harmony with the other elements of Terran and universal nature, and we are here to share with you and ask for collaboration in our work. We also have the function to illuminate the darkness and disintegrate the negative currents that surround the planet. We are also known as the Fire Ether Miguel Blue, and we follow their instructions. When you called the force known as Blue Lightning Great Prince Michael, are we descended. Call us and not in fear. See us will in their dreams more often after this message. They can see us on points in their homes, but do not fear, not inflammamos in there. We are not cluttered. But know that where our burn have to act, we will. To conclude this opening that this child of universal love transmitter has given us, we'll talk that you knew as Merlin. He, when we saw the first time, he was delighted, and asked in a few words, how can I be useful, nobles presences? To which we reply, let us be your magic. He just smiled and said, how could I deny? So be it. So let us say, let us, noble Terran, be your magic. And so we said goodbye. We inflamamos their hearts at this time and we make them burn with the purest blue fire. Quantuns, blue fire Miguel.